Alexandra Eala has made a perfect decision ahead of Indian Wells, which could boost her chances. After a brilliant run at the Dubai Tennis Championships, Alexandra Eala will now head to Indian Wells for the first time in her career. Eala is seeded at Indian Wells, which boosts her chances because she can now not play another seed until the third round at the earliest. The star has reached a career ranking high of world number 32 following strong performances in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Manila. Ahead of her very first appearance at Indian Wells, Eala has made a wise decision ahead of the Masters tournament. Alexandra Eala avoids doubles at Indian Wells. Eala has opted to play doubles at several high-profile tournaments this year, which has increased her already hectic schedule. The Filipina star has paired with Janice Tien, Iva Jovic, and Ingrid Martins so far at the ASB Classic, Abu Dhabi Open, and the Australian Open. While the 20-year-old has enjoyed some success in doubles, it's far from sustainable when she is attempting to climb into the upper echelon of the WTA Tour. The star has not been included in the players' list for the Indian Wells doubles draw, which is a decision that should be applauded. With just the singles to focus on, and with seeded entry, there is every chance Eala could go on a lengthy run in Indian Wells. The star will be looking to earn as many ranking points as possible before she has to defend her semi-final appearance at the Miami Open. Alexandra Eala's climb up the rankings could end soon. Eala's incredible run over the past year has seen her soar up the rankings, but her progress could soon come to an end unless she makes a major jump to the next level. The Filipina is on the cusp of the top 30, but there is a big jump in ranking points between the top 30 and the top 20. Anna Kalinskaya at world number 23 is nearly 400 points better off than Eala, so it would require a huge swing for her to climb into the top 20. Eala would need to start regularly reaching the latter stages of events, or winning a major event, in order to continue climbing the rankings. At just 19, Alexandra Eala has never been afraid of bold decisions. From leaving home at a young age to train at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy, to testing herself against higher-ranked opponents on the professional tour, her journey has been defined by courage and clarity. Now, ahead of the glittering desert showdown at Indian Wells Open, she appears to have made another perfectly timed decision, one that could significantly boost her chances of making a breakthrough on one of tennis' biggest stages. Indian Wells is not just another tournament. Often referred to as the fifth Grand Slam, the event held in the California desert attracts the sports elite. The slow hard courts demand patience, physical endurance, and tactical intelligence. The dry air causes the ball to fly differently, while the gritty surface rewards heavy topspin and relentless defense. For a rising star like Eala, preparation is everything. And this time, preparation has been her masterstroke. Instead of overloading her schedule in the weeks leading up to the tournament, Eala opted for a more measured approach, prioritizing high-quality training blocks over constant match play. In an era where young players often chase ranking points across continents, her choice to pause, reset, and sharpen specific elements of her game demonstrates maturity well beyond her years. The decision reflects something deeper, belief in process over panic. For many up-and-coming players, the temptation is to compete relentlessly. More tournaments mean more opportunities, more exposure, more chances to climb the rankings. But they also mean travel fatigue, mental burnout, and little time for technical refinement. Eala's choice suggests she understands that Indian Wells is not merely about participation, it's about performance. At the Rafa Nadal Academy, discipline is a philosophy. The Academy's ethos emphasizes physical conditioning, mental resilience, and tactical awareness. Training in that environment ahead of a grueling tournament like Indian Wells allows Eala to simulate the long rallies and physical exchanges she will face. The slow hard courts in California reward players who can construct points with patience, something she has been steadily mastering. Her left-handed game is particularly suited to these conditions. The heavy topspin from her forehand can kick high on slow surfaces, pushing opponents out of their comfort zones. With additional time spent fine-tuning her serve placement and first strike patterns, she enters Indian Wells better equipped to dictate play rather than react to it. Equally important is the mental dimension of her decision. Indian Wells can overwhelm even seasoned professionals. The scale of the event, the crowds, the spotlight, It's a different atmosphere from regular tour stops. By choosing focused preparation over constant competition, Eala has likely given herself the mental clarity required to embrace the moment rather than be consumed by it. Confidence in tennis often comes not just from wins, but from readiness. When a player knows they have addressed weaknesses in training, tightened the second serve, strengthened the backhand under pressure, improved conditioning, their mindset shifts. They step onto the court not hoping to survive, but expecting to compete. For Eala, this psychological edge could prove decisive. There's also a strategic layer to her decision. Indian Wells' scheduling format, with slower courts and longer matches in the desert heat, tests recovery as much as skill. Players arriving fatigued from packed schedules sometimes struggle in early rounds. By contrast, a fresher athlete with tailored preparation can peak at the right time. In tennis, timing is everything. Eala's career has been carefully built on milestones rather than moments of hype. A former junior Grand Slam champion, she has gradually transitioned into the professional ranks, facing the inevitable learning curve with composure. Indian Wells offers an opportunity not just for ranking points, but for statement victories against higher-ranked opponents. Her preparation suggests she is not approaching the tournament as an underdog hoping for a lucky draw. She is approaching it as a competitor ready to challenge. Another subtle but significant element of her decision may lie in physical conditioning. The desert conditions at Indian Wells can be deceptive. The dry heat drains energy quietly. Long rallies become endurance battles. By dedicating time to strength and stamina training instead of jumping from match to match, Eala increases her chances of maintaining intensity deep into matches. This is where marginal gains accumulate. A slightly stronger core improves balance on wide shots. Sharper footwork allows quicker recovery between strokes. Enhanced endurance preserves focus in deciding sets. At the highest level, these details separate narrow defeats from signature wins. Her decision also signals trust in her team. Young athletes often feel external pressure, from sponsors, fans, or national expectations. But stepping back from a crowded schedule requires conviction. It means believing that deliberate preparation outweighs short-term exposure. That belief could be transformative. Indian Wells has historically been a platform where rising players announce themselves. A strong run can change the trajectory of a season. It can alter rankings, boost confidence, and shift perception. For Eala, performing well in California would reinforce her status as one of